All right, guys, we're live. Another beautiful Saturday morning. Every day, right now, through this COVID moment, is the moment for you to train, is the moment to focus on you. You probably have a lot more time on your hands than normally, so there's no excuses for you not to train every day. A minimum of 30 minutes. The goal is 45, and if you can go to an hour, even better. So today what I'm doing, guys, I'm training my flying knees. And I got a question. I did one on knees. I didn't do the flying knees. But if you want to develop that explosive power to be able to jump high and land his head and be really explosive with that knee strike, which I love, that flying knee, I actually love it. But you need to have good balance. You need to know how to drive the hips. You need to know how to use your body and your hip into it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm training my flying knee with resistance. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Right, so the first thing is, you guys are gonna see in all my workouts, I always have my weight vest on. And I'm gonna take the resistant band that's gonna be pulling me back. So I got the vest on, I got something pulling me back, and I gotta throw those flying knees, guys. But before we start, guys, go visit my website, Drossos.com. I upload 3 new videos a week: hero program, women's self-defense, kids self-defense, an entire program, guys. You guys could go check it out at nickdrossos.com as well if you want to train with me one-on-one live. So let's do it, guys. So you grab the band here, this way. Right now, I got my 25-pound weight vest holding me down and the band pulling me back. So what I'm gonna do from here, my goal is from here to jump and land into his chest, okay? Now the idea for me is, I don't wanna run, I want to be able to do it from here. So if I decide to launch my attack, and what's important too is to train both sides. So that's a mistake a lot of people do. They train only one side. So now I'm gonna put the other leg forward. I wanna be able to launch my attack from both sides. So that, guys, the reason why I do this, when you take off the weight vest, you're flying after, guys. You're on fire, right? So I did 10, and you're probably saying, Nick, you're out of breath. Once you put on this baby, once you put on those bands, man, everything changes, guys. Becomes harder, but once I take the shit off, you see me throw a flying knee, staying right there in one position, boom, explode up. And it's all about timing too with the knee, right? But in order to have timing, obviously you have to train it. But if you have the timing and you don't have that explosive power to be able to generate force really quickly, to connect it with the timing, boom, to nail it right there, you're gonna get nailed. Let's go another set, guys. Now what I'm gonna do, again, you're going a little bit into knee range. I'm here, at any point. I think training a clinch fight. Hey. Let's do the other side, guys. Listen to this, guys. Mike Tyson's impression. If anybody wants to mess with me, I'll knock him out. I'll knock him out. Now, guys, watch the flying knee without the vest. From Greece, Alex Dinami. Look at the difference, guys. This is why you're supposed to train resistance. Guys, beast mode, guys, beast mode. Nick, how can I train a clinch for a fight and how do you set up elbows? Oh man, I love that. So what I do is I work on being here. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Wherever, headbutt, elbows, and knees, they're in the same range. So train every time you throw the elbow, throw a knee, throw a headbutt, throw an elbow, throw a knee, because they're more or less in the same range. I'm not gonna throw palm strike from there close. Oh, guys, yeah. Feels great, guys. I woke up this morning. One love, what's going on? See, Mike Tyson has that. That he comes in, right? So fast, and then his footwork, boom, he does this. From here, boom. A lot of footwork, guys. Footwork is your base. Footwork is your base, guys. All right, guys. It's a pretty intense workout. I don't even know how long I did. That's it, guys. We're here 43 minutes. Yeah, his uppercuts, because he knows, because he's small, he comes in there and boom, right? So he's here, boom, and he knows because he's small, he's gonna go low. And obviously you can't punch or elbow behind the head. So his face is somewhat protected and you can't knee. So he's gonna go low, come in, bridge the gap because he's a smaller guy, and then whack, come in with that solid uppercut. But Mike Tyson is solid, guys, man. Even at 53, he's the last guy I would want to fight on the planet. Train your trainers to simulate aggressions for self-defense. Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. We do a lot of scenario training. I'm only doing sessions online right now. And when we do scenario training, then yes, I put it up there. So, and that's it, guys. I'm out. Remember, guys, train hard. No excuses. 43 years old, guys. I'm still going at it hard. I want to be a beast, not only for my self-defense, but for my mindset as well. I want to, one of the things that motivates me is my son to train from someone on personal. Look, there's no doubt that like I do my online training sessions and I'm training 4 people self-defense online. 3 of them are just training alone with a bob dummy, footwork, drills, exercises, and 1 has a partner. So, because where I live, I can't see someone. Well, you can still train alone, man. Online, there's still a lot of stuff that I could break down when I see you hit a bag, or we place pillows in certain areas and you can still strike, and I can still tell you step in this way, step in that way, move. We do awareness drills together. So there's a lot of stuff that we could still do online for sure. And that's it, guys. Oh, I love it. You know what I'm gonna do now? I think I'm gonna skip. I'm gonna skip for 5 minutes, guys. How much money is per lesson? It depends on how many sessions you take. Very reasonable, guys, 65 to 75 a session. All you gotta do is visit my website. See, I put this on now. I wanna sweat even more, and what I do is I train in the morning on an empty stomach. I haven't eaten yet. So I have 2 double espressos. 2 double espressos, and I have a Spark from Advocare, which I love. And that's it. Look, guys, I'm drenched, right? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put on the sweater. Nick, how can I train under stress alone? The best way to train stress alone is to put your body through stress, meaning max it out with burpee jumps, push-ups, get to the point where you wanna puke, and then do a scenario simulation, right? And train alone and try to get to the point where you're exhausted and your breath is completely out. So that's one good way to do it. Guys, skipping is one of the best exercises you could do for self-defense, right? So I'll show you guys a little bit of what I do to skip, okay? And I do it every day. Every day, I start with 5 minutes. So you work your footwork and your timing. Like, then I'll do 10 on one leg, 10 on the other, and just move it around, and then guys, start with that. You don't need an expensive treadmill. Buy a skipping rope, 20 bucks. Oh, how do you train to be bad guy? What I do, I reverse the roles. He's the bad guy in the role playing, but he's the good guy. So imagine that guy I don't know, hurt your family, hurt your kid. That's how bad I want you to be with this guy when you attack him. That's how bad I want you to be with the scenario. So there's not really, I gotta find a way to pump them up, and I've done it before when I used to train. I used to push them, slap them, which I wouldn't do now. I used to try to get them to a point where they're like angry and pissed off, and then do the thing. Yeah, good point too. Every time I did those scenarios, I was like, the bad guy always strikes first. His intention is to launch that sucker punch or that attack. So guys, I'm out. I want to thank you guys for watching. Go visit my website, nickdrossos.com. Guys, stay safe, stand strong.